99% of sales teams are losing out on hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. If you're running a sales team of less than 5 people, or you're a solopreneur trying to build a sales team, you must listen to this video. The average sales process requires you to lose out on $30,000 to $60,000 right out of the gate just because you need to hire an employee, and that is fucking wrong. You do not want to do that. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the simple new process that allows you to book more calls, close more deals, and save a ton of time by building a sales team the right way. In order to do this correctly, there are 3 things you need to know. Number 1 is how to get leads. Number 2 is how to qualify and disqualify those leads. And number 3 is how to close those leads. Now, first, I need to let you know what not to do, because if you do this one thing, you're going to lose out on hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that is hiring a full-time SDR. An SDR stands for a sales development representative. And this person typically does 6 things for you. They do cold outreach. They prospect for leads. They qualify leads for you. They manage your pipeline. They pitch your services. They follow up on those pitches, and they try to close deals. This is 5 too many things for any employee to do, and most of these employees are salary plus commission. The average base salary for this role in America is $25,000 to $60,000 just in salary, and then on top of that, there's commission. This makes no sense. There's no economies of scale, and here's why. If you have to prospect, do cold outreach, manage your pipeline, study for your pitches, study your prospect, make your pitches, follow up with leads, close deals, there's not enough hours in the day to do all 6 of those things really well. Now, if you were to only do one of those things all day and all week, you can excel and make hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars as just a solo sales professional. Here's my system that's going to work for you compared to this broken system. Number 1 is getting leads. Instead of investing $25,000 to $60,000 a year in a person who's going to do cold outreach part-time, who's going to need to get trained on how to do cold outreach, there's 3 types of people that you can hire that can do this for you on a more consistent basis. You could hire a full-time team member offshore from the Philippines, from India, from Eastern Europe that can do this for you full-time. You can find these people on Upwork, on Indeed, on LinkedIn. You can find a contractor from these same regions or in the United States on a part-time basis to only do cold outreach. Or you could hire an agency. These people that get you leads will do one of 2 things for you. They'll be sending cold emails, cold DMs, and reaching out to people via cold call, or they're going to make content. They're going to help build awareness of your service, and they're going to help you gain new followers and get you in front of new potential buyers. The people that you should hire that will get you appointments should only be getting you appointments. When you reallocate your money to just one person or one group, they get economies of scale because they only do one thing and they get really good at that one thing. Once you figure this out, and it won't take that long, because if they're only doing that, they will get better at it. But once you figure this out, this allows you to get to step number 2, which is to qualify or disqualify leads. Now, most sales professionals get compensated and get overpaid because they spend a lot of time disqualifying leads, and they also spend a lot of time trying to get prospects on the phone that don't show up. Now, you can decrease the commission or compensation of your sales team by hiring an hourly sales development representative, part-time, and their only job is to get on calls to qualify leads or disqualify leads, gather information about that lead so the sales professional or the closer can come on and pitch in the second sales call, and make sure that they're actually going to show up. In any sales role, 5 to 20% of all of your leads will not even show up to the first call. So there's a massive sunk cost of just sitting around and waiting. It's better off paying someone an hourly rate, and typical hourly wages for this role are $15 to $30. That someone else does this than a sales professional that's going to have a baked-in salary or a baked-in extra commission for doing this for you. And then finally, once you actually have the leads and the leads get qualified, then you can set up for a closer. A closer is someone who comes on, pitches your services, manages the relationship with the prospect, and closes deals on behalf of your service. The reason this makes so much more sense when you only hire a commission closer is these people can probably work for your business and 2 other businesses in the similar industry. They can learn through osmosis if you don't have enough leads, and you could fill up their calendar on a part-time basis. These are people that can be highly trained and have commissions of one-time earnings that are pretty high, anywhere between $100 a close all the way up to $2,000 a close. And they're going to be way more motivated and way more effective in closing deals, managing your pitch, and excelling at getting great at selling your service. For these roles, you're going to be able to negotiate a more effective wage that works in your benefit, because you're not going to have them qualify leads, disqualify leads. You're only going to have them get on calls with people that are already pre-qualified, saving you an abundance of money. And if you're the one in your business, if you're the founder that's in your business that is still the one selling and closing, you're going to save so much time. You're going to save 10 to 30% of your time by doing this process and only being the one that sells, pitches, and closes. Now, friends, I know this might seem oversimplified because it really is simple. There's only 3 steps you have to follow. But this is pretty hard. Most agency owners still struggle to get the right talent to set appointments for them. They struggle to set the right process to hire an SDR, or they struggle to bring on a closer, train them, and make sure they're successful. If this is something that you're trying to do, and you don't want to go through the several weeks or months trying to figure out what's the best type of person for your sales position, book a call with 8-Figure Agency in the link below. We'll set up a consultation to walk you through our process that's going to make sure you're effective and ready to close some deals. If you enjoyed this video, like this video and subscribe to my channel, where I will be giving fantastic videos that are going to make you a lot of money by making your life easier with systems, processes, and operations. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.